Safeco Field on this beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon. Looking for airplanes, maybe. Let's look for the lineup. Let's look for the Yankee lineup, Mike.
Leading things off, it'll be Derek Jeter. Hit a home run last night's game. He's hit a couple of home runs in the series so far. Hitting second will be Johnny Damon, the left fielder. Then it's Teixeira. He'll DH today. Hitting third, A-Rod, Posada, Swisher, Hinsky, Harrison, and Pena. The young second baseman will get the start and hit ninth.
All right, here we go. As the Yankee captain steps in, we are underway. And the first delivery is a little bit outside. Mike Everett's the man calling balls and strikes this afternoon.
See the numbers for Doug Fister in his first outing. He was terrific, giving up just the one hit.
And a strike that time. 67 degrees at game time. The wind out of the west at 7. A little bit more of a breeze than we've had in the previous 3 games. And a little looper down the right field line. And that's going to be trouble. It'll get in for a base hit. So Derek Jeter drops one in front of Ichiro out in right field and has a 4-game hitting streak.
Good pitch by Fister. He jams Jeter as it goes down the right field line. Let's take a look at the defense behind Fister today. In the outfield will be Langerhans, Gutierrez, and Ichiro. Across the infield, Hanahan, Wilson, Lopez, and Branyan. McKenzie's going to get the job catching today.
So here's Johnny Damon now. And he offered at it. 1-1 the count. Routine fly ball. And Langerhans will look up into the light blue and make the easy catch. 1 down. You might have noticed that ball was thrown back to the Yankee dugout after Derek Jeter's little bloop single into right field. And the reason being, and we'll pass it along in a second, as that is a strike on the inside corner. With that base hit, that gave him 2,673 hits as a shortstop, tied him with Louis Aparicio. All-time Major League hit total. Off the end of the bat from Teixeira. And that's high and inside. 1-2. I have to go back and check Omar's hit total as a shortstop, but it's got to be
pretty close.
That. Yeah. It's got to be approaching that. He just broke Aparicio's record for games played at shortstop. And Omar is really close. He's only 4 behind Aparicio and Jeter. And got in on the hands enough. Langerhans has the second put out of the inning. And here comes A-Rod. Last night he was showered with dollar bills. And ironically, as we left television and went over to radio, one of the times that he was announced, dollar bills started flying down, and one flew into the booth, or almost into the booth. And I reached over and picked it up. Thought it was going to be play money. It wasn't. Breaking ball is a strike to him. 1-1. Here's the real money.
Hold it up, put it in your pocket.
$1. No. It actually was an advertisement for a .com company. Free advertising. And the breaking ball for a strike. I don't know how many, but had to be a couple $300, I imagine, that he spent. That's pretty easy. That's pretty cheap advertising, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, not bad. I don't know they were real. I had a fish net out.
And Where is that pitch? Mike Everett says it's inside.
Maybe a little bit up, according to the tracer. That was one of the things Pfister in his first outing that we saw him as a starter that was pretty impressive was his breaking ball. He had a really nice curveball.
And strike three call that time. A fastball. Alex does not care for that quick call that time by Mike Everett. He just drops the bat and gives Everett a little bit of an earful. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Field on this Sunday as we get set to go into the bottom half of the first inning. The Rally Prize people are here all the way from Tokyo, Japan. And they'll be seeing Ichiro lead it off in a second. Let's look at the rest of the lineup.
Thank you, Dave. Russell Brandon moves back up to hitting second. Then it's Lopez, Griffey, Gutierrez will hit fifth. Hanahan, Jojima, Langerhans, and Josh Wilson, the shortstop, hitting ninth. Java Chamberlain having a nice year. See the ERA, the 3.85, 107 strikeouts. And the defense behind him. Damon Harrison will play center field. And then Hinsky out and right. Across the infield, it's A-Rod, Jeter, Pena, and Swisher over at first. And doing the catching today will be Jorge Posada.
Well, big job at Chamberlain. And they're trying to keep his pitch total down to 106 innings this year. And he's almost already there. And originally, he was not going to pitch this ball game. But they decided to throw him in there and work tonight. It'll be interesting to see if they let him extend that, if they let him go up to 180, 190. A long way to go in this baseball season, but the Yankees do have a rather substantial lead.
Well, they do, and I think if they're thinking way out front that they're going to be in the postseason, they want to save him for that, too. So the one thing that they might do is they might pull him out of the game a little bit early today, maybe after 5, regardless of what his pitch count looks like. They get him out if they want to keep his innings down.
Ichiro taking a strike. 1-1. Undefeated in 9 road starts this season, going 5-0 with a 2.78 earned run average. And over the mound, Jeter, and he will throw him out. 1-away.
First baseman, Russell.
It's a lot of infield hits. This one a little bit firmer. Nice 2-hopper for Jeter. Still gets rid of it quickly.
Russell Branyan, of course, he was at the plate in the 7th inning with a 2-0 count on him last night, when maybe the most controversial play of the night happened. Ichiro trying to steal third and was thrown out easily by Jose Molina. And a hard ground ball. That's a fair ball. Nice play there by Swisher. And Chamberlain over there nicely. 2 away. I'm still not sure that I got the explanation I wanted from each of them.
No, I agree with you. I would absolutely agree. I think in that situation, and you know, Don thought that maybe he was just trying to do too much, excited about the situation in the game. But at the end of it, I think that in giving the situation and where it was at and the score of the game, you're going to get to third. You're going to have to make sure that you're able to walk in there, and that wasn't the case last night.
Here's Jose now, and Lopez, a chopper, slowly hit. And nice play again by Derek Jeter. So a very easy 6-pitch inning here for Calvin Chamberlain. We have zipped through one into Seattle with no score.
The Tracer is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
She's a rally cry. Beautiful lady. I bet Lindsay'd give that little young man a kiss, too. He's a cutie pie. We go to the second inning of play, and Jorge Posada, the switch hitting catcher, steps in for New York. The Yankees heading to Oakland. They'll play 3 games down there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then have an off day in Boston. Nice pitch for a strike. Strike 2. Nick Franklin, one of the number 1 draft choices for the Mariners, signing today. His parents are here from Florida. What a nice sight that was before the ball game. A swing and a miss. Actually, foul at the plate, so he's still alive 0-2. As the 18-year-old youngster was down there in a suit with his parents and signing autographs for people. Signing his first major league autographs.
What a thrill, huh?
It was great. Good looking young man. 0-2 pitch on the way, and that's strike 3 call. 2 down. 1 down by their second strikeout.
His last start, which was his first start against the White Sox, which he was terrific in, he had 4 walks, and the scouting report on him is that he throws a lot of strikes. It looks like he's settled down because so far in the game, 17 pitches, 14 of them for strikes.
Joe Girardi, when asked about Vistor, said, after looking at his films of his last outing, and probably the highest compliment that you could pay, and he meant it in every sense of the word, as Swisher steps in and takes a strike, he said, he's a pitcher.
Yes, that is quite the compliment.
Strike 2.
Good movement on his fastball today. You can see with the left-handers, he's starting it in off the plate and running it back on the inside corner. Pitch that probably Greg Maddux His Hall of Fame career, everybody knows him for that pitch. Throw it in. Left-handers take it and runs on the inside corner.
And down he goes. Strike throwing machine. 3 in a row, which reminds us last night the Yankees, 10 of their final 13 outs last night were strikeouts. As you have another look at this, what a changeup that was. But 10 of the final Mariner outs of the 13 strikeouts,
which is unusual.
Yeah,
Mariners do a pretty good job of putting the ball in play.
Here's a former American League Rookie of the Year while with Toronto, Eric Hinsky, taking a little bit low. Ball 1 ball and no strikes.
Swisher after he struck out.
No, on Hinsky. And a high fly ball. Gutierrez, easy play out there, and no problem at all here in the second inning. None whatsoever. We go to the bottom of the second. No score.
SN is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino, Seattle's premier entertainment and dining destination.
And on this beautiful day before a packed house, welcome back to Dave Niehaus with Mike Flowers. Jr. will step in and lead it off here in the second inning of play, to be followed by Franklin Gutierrez and then Jack Hanahan. Looks like we might have an interesting little duel today between Chamberlain and Mr. Pfister. At least it started out that way. A little low. Ball 1 ball and no strikes. Meanwhile, Texas leading Boston 4-3 in the 7th. Texas beats Boston. They leapfrog over them and become the leaders in wild card chase. fly ball to left field. And look out, battling the sun out there, staggering is Johnny Damon, but he stays with it and makes the catch. So one away. Well, there he is. One of the most beloved and yet cantankerous members of our broadcast crew, Kevin O'Day Kremen, celebrating number 57 today. Say hello, Kevin. Wave. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday indeed.
He's a dandy. Here's Franklin Gutierrez taking load inside. Ball one. Java 6'2", 230 pounds. Makes his home in Lincoln, Nebraska. Born in Lincoln. And a strike on the inside corner. Ever been to a football game in Lincoln, Nebraska?
I have not. Have you?
No, but I know it's all red. And on the outside corner, 2-2. Wasted that pitch.
Did you see the Little Leaguers from Mercer Island?
I did. Congratulations,
yes,
those kids.
Absolutely.
On their way to Williamsport, PA, to participate in the college Little League World Series. Little League World Series, not College World Series, but biggest thrill I guess those kids that age could have.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's great.
Jeter's been a busy man. Already his third assist. 2 away here in the second. Saturday, August the 29th. You girls, you head on out to Safeco for Girls Night Out at the Mariners Royals game. The first 10,000 women, 21 and over, taking home a stylish, reusable bag. Plus, there's going to be manicures and massages, more surprises throughout the night. Get your tickets at mariners.com. Jack Hanahan is the hitter. Strike. And 3/4 of the way through his swing, the Mariners head off to Detroit to open up a 3-game series against the Tigers on Tuesday night. And yes, they will see their old friend Garrett Washburn on Thursday against Ryan Rowland Smith. Wash coming off 8 shutout innings. 2-2.
I bet that'll be a little bit strange for him. Probably for the guys, too, to face him.
Absolutely, yeah. Swisher stays with it. And that will be that. 6 up, 6 down as far as the Mariners are concerned. We go to the third inning of play. We got a dandy starter. No score.
Seattle's famous rally prize.
Time for our Aflac trivia question. Who was featured on the cover of the first Sports Illustrated? Published for the first time on this date in 1954. Gary Hairston leads it off.
Do you know?
I do.
Joe DiMaggio.
No, but he was a baseball player.
Was he a Yankee?
No, he was not a Yankee. And the breaking ball's outside. I'll give you a heck of a clue.
Okay, I'll take it.
He was a Milwaukee Brave.
Think Aaron? No.
1-0 pitch is outside. I beg your pardon, outside corner.
Eddie Matthews?
Eddie Matthews is correct. Yep. I think I've got that somewhere laying around.
Really?
Yeah. Josh Wilson throws him out. Here's what it looked like. I later in life became friends with Eddie Matthews. He married into the Anheuser-Busch family and lived down in San Diego, and I would run into him from time to time. I think he hit, yeah, he did. He had 512 home runs.
Yeah, great player.
And he could play third base, too. Here's Ramiro Pena, the second baseman this afternoon, taking the place of Robinson Cano, getting a day off. Up, ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. And a bunt down the third base line. Forget it. Great bunt by Pena.
You don't collect a lot of memorabilia, do you?
Not really.
No. There's some special things that you have, I'm sure, but not a lot of stuff, right?
No, I don't. I'm not really a collector. Derek Jeter is there. I've got several autographed baseballs, but no particular order, no particular reason.
Why would you have the Sports Illustrated? Any reason for that?
I think I picked it. I think I picked it up at an antique store.
Oh, really?
Yeah, many years ago. Just like I do have some Life magazine, DiMaggio cover there, and I have one with Drysdale on it too.
I can understand that because you guys were good friends.
Yeah. Derek Jeter, are you a collector?
No. No. I have a few things.
What's your most cherished collectible?
Wow. I actually have some jerseys.
Swing and a miss, 1 or 2.
I had the guys from the '95 team at the end of the season sign some jerseys and personalize them to me. And I've had them framed, and I would say that's probably.
How many do you have?
I believe 8.
Really? That is a precious item, commodity.
Guys that were friends of mine on that club, you know.
Are you telling me you only had 8 friends?
Yeah, pretty much. That was enough.
2 the count.
Actually, 2 of them were playing in this game today.
Right.
Alex
A-Rod
and
Jr.
Yeah.
And another looper down the right field line. Unbelievable. As Jeter has his second hit. And around third, here comes Pena. And there'll be a late throw to the plate. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Unbelievable Derek Jeter. This time he gets the double and an RBI.
He does this as well as anybody. Inside out, jams him again. He's been jammed twice, but he's 2 for 2, and then it's going to get stuck underneath the padding That's probably the reason why Payne was able to score. Ichiro gets it out in a hurry. If it had bounced off the wall, he probably would have been able to hold him at third.
Well, you know, you don't want to be an apologist, but the Yankees have gotten every break in this series so far. But
they've taken advantage of it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, and that's popped up by Johnny Damon. And an easy play out there. 2 away. It's time to roll out the red carpet once again. Volume 2 of the Mariners Classic Commercials debuts on Friday, August the 28th. That's when the Royals will be here, and the first 20,000 fans picking up a DVD featuring TV ads from 02 through this season, courtesy of FSN. And for more information, to purchase tickets, you can visit mariners.com/DVD. Here's Teixeira now. One and 0. Great crowd today, over 44,000 last night, 44,272. And that's down low, of course, with that double. Derek Jeter now stands alone as most hits by any shortstop in Major League history. Number 2,615. And that's a strike on the inside corner. Make it 2,614. Fly ball. Not enough to get out of here. Gutierrez will make the catch. So a bunt base hit. A little line drive down the right field line. The ball gets stuck, and coming into score opinion, Yankees lead it 1-0. Day we have here in Seattle as we move into the bottom half of the third, and we'll give you the answer to the Aflac trivia question. It was featured on the cover of the first Sports Illustrated back in 1954, and the answer is Aflac. We were correct. Eddie Matthews. Matthews 512 home runs, and ironically played for all three Braves teams, Boston, Milwaukee, and Atlanta. Not too many people can say that. 1-0 on Kenji Jojima.
Do you know when Hank Aaron showed up?
Hank Aaron played for Boston, and he played for Atlanta, Milwaukee, and he played for Atlanta, of course. In fact, he played for both Milwaukee ball clubs,
right?
The Braves and the Brewers. I'm sure many people have heard me tell it many times, but I called his last home run. Little did I know it was going to be his last home run off Dick Drago of the Angels back in 1976. So down on strikes is Jojima.
He's still playing the field then? Had to, right?
With the Brewers?
Yeah.
From time to time, mostly the DH.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was pinch hitting or what he was doing at that time.
Thing I'll never forget, you used to go to Oak County Stadium.
Yeah, been there.
Sure. I'm sure you remember it well. And there's a display of Henry Aaron memorabilia. And Ryan Langerhans is a hitter. And strike is taken in. The one big thing in the display was Henry Aaron's shower shoes. And it's outside. Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Why, I have no idea.
Of all the things, right?
Yeah.
You were talking earlier, Dave, about the Yankees catching breaks and obviously taking advantage of them. One of the big breaks they got last night was the at-bat that Ryan Langerhans had with the bases loaded. Pitch that was down and ended up bringing him up on it, and I don't think anybody was real happy about that, but that's another break. Otherwise, it's a 1-run game at that point. Who knows what happens after.
I talked to Wakamatsu about that, and I said, why don't you go out and argue that? I know you're going to get thrown out of the ball game, and maybe would have fired up the club. He said, nobody on this ball club has been thrown out of the game this year. He said, I'm trying to teach discipline. That would not have been a very good example for me to be the first to be thrown out of a ball game.
And he's talked about that a couple of times over the course of the summer.
And he walked him. So the Mariners have their first base runner as Langerhans finally does get walked. Maybe a day too late.
Well, I also heard that he went up to Langerhans after the fact and told him that it was a good at-bat and he did a nice job up there. So that's certainly paying attention and being aware of the situation and what had happened. He certainly knew that.
Josh Wilson, the shortstop, the hitter now. And a strike. I don't think Langerhans is going to try to steal any bases or anything like that. Pretty good gap out there in left center field. Here's just a little bit into right center. And lined out in the left field line for a base hit. Going to catch the stands down there. So the third base will go Langerhans, and back to first base goes Josh Wilson. The stands down there cost the Mariners an extra base. Probably cost the Mariners a run in that situation.
I would agree. There's just a little small corner down there, probably, I don't know, about 8 feet long. But it ends up catching that corner. If it gets by that little ledge right there, and gets down into the corner at the end of the fence. Clearly, Langerhans is going to score on that, and Josh Wilson standing at second base. You take another look at a hard base hit down the line. They can get down all the way down into the corner where the scoreboard is. Yeah, some real action for the Mariners. Nice play by Damon, by the way, to get that ball in quickly.
So we throw up there, middle of the infield back for a chance of a double play. Maybe the toughest man in baseball to double up here, though. Ichiro. And a line drive, and it's speared at third base by A-Rod right off the end of the bat. About the softest line drive you'll ever see.
Just cues this off right off the end. I thought maybe it had a chance to get over Alex's head. You see the pitch in the middle of the plate. Looked like a changeup maybe, and Alex goes up and makes the play.
Russell Branyan, the hitter now. Strike. And 1-2 to count now.
Good slider from Chamberlain, threw it right underneath the hands of Russell. Take a look at the swing. Branyan always trying to do some damage, and he just swings over the top of that pitch.
Nothing in, almost got him on his shirt. At the corners, but with two down now. Count.
Nice play by Jorge Posada. Hard breaking ball in the dirt. He's able to keep it in front of him.
Runner goes, and it's down low. So the Mariners now, the base is loaded. It's about time they take advantage of this situation. They left the bases loaded in last night's ball game in the 6th inning, and they had the bases loaded with one down. But Josh Wilson and Ryan Langerhans both struck out. Now they need a clutch base hit with two down, and I like the man at the plate with a chance to do it, Jose Lopez.
He's the one that's delivered a lot of them this year. He's usually, with the bases loaded, pretty aggressive early in the count, which I like. Typically a pitcher will give you a pretty good pitch to hit early, trying to work off the plate because there's nowhere to put him.
And line down the left field line for a base hit. Then again catches the stand down there where they jump out to throw to second base. He'll slide in with a 2 RBI double. The Mariners lead it 2-0. I was going to say fire the drummer because he had the wrong beat to this song. Keep him on. Jose Lopez, a 2-run double.
I think this is a big key. You can see that pitch in the middle of the plate. Lopez will not let the pitchers get ahead of him. That's what they're trying to do with the bases loaded. He's been aggressive. I like that. And he hits this ball hard. The difference is Damon has to play deeper with Lopez at the plate, so he's able to get in with a double. Nice hitting by Jose Lopez.
And Junior looking for a little insurance here. Off the plate. He wanted to pick up 3 in a hurry. Good too. 25 pitches here in the inning. Good job. And a breaking ball, swing and a miss. Down it goes, but the Mariners do get a couple, and they do get the lead. So we got a great ball game started. Good to have you with us. 2-1 Mariners after 3.
Speed with the AT&T Rapid Rewind. Well, the Mariners come up with a big two-run double by Jose Lopez. Nothing like good two-run hits with 2 outs like that. Dave Sims starting in Mike Flowers. So far, Doug Fister's looked pretty doggone good.
He's looked really good so far.
There's Josh Wilson slides. Throw is wide, and Rodriguez is aboard. Leadoff base hit here in the 4th inning.
Nice effort by Wilson on a ball. They had the backhand slide, throws a little bit wide. But, yeah, Doug Fister has been terrific. We'll take a look at the replay from Alex. He hits the ball in the hole. Gets up quickly. The throw just ends up wide of first base. Brandon can't keep his foot on the bag. But Doug, I mean, you think about it, he's giving up the 1 run, but it was off of a bunt and a little shank job down the right field line that Pena was able to come around and score. But you have to like the fact that he's thrown a lot of strikes, being very aggressive with the Yankees so far.
And he has been. He struck out 3. Posada was a strikeout victim looking in the 2nd inning. Posada hits one to right field. Ichiro is going to camp under it. Makes the catch. Rodriguez blocked like he was going to go. Doug Fister showing a lot of poise. All 6'8" of them coming downhill at you. Throws strikes. Doesn't throw hard. Look at that. 29 strikes, 12 walks. 12 balls rather. And he's only walked 11 men down in Tacoma. What a great job he did down there. Anytime you don't give out those free passes, it means a lot. We've seen the Mariners really get burned here recently. Free passes coming back to haunt him. Here's Nick Swisher. Doug Fister, 11 walks and 106.1 innings at Tacoma. 3 strikeouts here, no walks. Nick Swisher, he too was a strikeout victim. Second inning, Fister struck out the first 2 men, and then got Hinske to fly out the center. That ended the inning. Now it's 3-0. Mariners trying to end this trend here. These first 3 games have been all Yankees. Yankees have outscored the Mariners 20-5, out hit them 32-20. Center field and deep, going back with the Yankees, and that ball's gone. Nick Swisher, home run, 2-run shot. Yankees back on top 3-2. Jump all over a 3-0 pitch. Nick Swisher's 20th home run, second of the series, and it gives him 64 runs batted in. He's been a great pickup for the Yankees.
Take a look at this 3-0 pitch. Fister just going right back at him, trying to get into the count. That ball a long ways to dead center field. Don't see too many home runs here hit out in that area.
Boy, he hit it so hard that Gutierrez had it tracked, and then it hooked back again. It went straight out, and then it hooked late and cleared the fence with room to spare. 1-1 to Hinske. Another home run by Nick Swisher. Had some pretty good hang time, and the amount of time that thing was hanging, Usain Bolt would have been halfway to his world record, which he set about an hour and a half ago in the World Championships, 9.58 in 100. Stung to left field off the bat of Eric Hinske. That's on a 3-1 pitch, and pretty typical of the Yankees. They work some deep counts and make you throw a lot of pitches.
And Rick Adair is going to go out and talk to him probably about that. The first 3 innings, he did a nice job of working ahead of guys. And as you mentioned, a couple of 3-ball counts have cost him here in this inning.
That happened, I think, in game 1. Man, game 1, top of the 3rd, with Ian Snell pitching, and Snell pitched a 1-2-3 first. Had a lot of problems in the second and gave up 2 runs on 2 hits. Jeter led off, first pitch fastball, boom, home run, center field.
Well, a couple of things that you're dealing with the Yankees. You know, we can talk about the talent, their ability to hit home runs, but they're a veteran club. They're going to make you work, and if you show them that you're going to try to get ahead of them with a first pitch fastball, they're going to jump on that. It makes it really difficult. So if you're going to throw strikes, you have to throw quality strikes, especially the second and third time through the lineup.
Jerry Hairston Jr. looks at the strike. Jeter with an RBI double. And a 2-run homer by Nick Swisher, 3-2 Yankees. That's popped up. And Kenji Jojima makes the play. 2 outs here in the 4th. The next U.S. Bank Mariners matinee, it's set for Wednesday, September 2nd. Mariners close out a 3-game series with the Angels. Special afternoon start time of 3:40. So reserve your tickets today at mariners.com. Boy, we're getting deep into the year. We're start doing September promos. August 16th, starting the second half of this month of August.
Yeah, just 44 games after today for the guys.
You bet. There's Ramiro Pena. First pitch swinging, pops it up, going back. Josh Wilson coming in. Langer hit, look out. We've seen that movie before. That'll do it in the 4th. 2-run homer, Swisher. Yankees back on top 3-2.
Baseball on FSN. The Tracer is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
Bottom of the 4th, the Yankees on top, 3-2. Mariners trying to prevent a sweep. We want to send out a special congratulations and fond adieu to Marina Macro. She's going to be leaving us today. She started as an intern with us 6 years ago, leaving for a new gig in L.A. We wish you all the luck, Marina. Thanks for everything. Does a fabulous job with the replays here on Mariner Telecast. Franklin Gutierrez to lead it off, 0-1. Talking to Joe Girardi about Jabba Chamberlain, so we definitely have him on a innings count. We're not going to reveal that, but they're really taking a lot of care of Jabba Chamberlain. I didn't get a chance to really read it, but I saw a headline. Tom Seaver, the Hall of Famer, Bergen record, Bob Clappers, longtime baseball writer, said the Yankees are babying Jabba Chamberlain. That's been a big source of debate. Kid's got talent, that's for sure. He looked good coming out in the 8th inning last year, and then making him into what started this year, big transition.
Probably want to keep him somewhere between 160 and 180 innings, and probably closer to the 160 if they were thinking about scratching him today.
Yep, he started today at about 122. Well stroked left field, line drive. Damon's got it. Coming up Tuesday, this is a really good looking matchup. Felix Hernandez against Rick Porcello. The Mariners will be in Detroit Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Cleveland, then come home. But that's a good matchup. Porcello throws hard. Grandpa Mike?
Yeah, Grandpa Mike. Rally in the deep alley. Grandpa's miles here from California. Probably enjoying the weather here today.
1-1 to Jack Hanahan. George already talking about Jabba Chamberlain. Said he has a lot of pitches fouled off, which tends to run up his pitch count. Haven't been that many foul balls today.
He doesn't appear to me like he's throwing as hard as we would normally see him. He's 91, 93 today. At times he can rush it up there. When he was coming out of the pen, he was 96, 97.
Pace yourself now.
Yeah.
It's a different modus operandi, no question about it. 3-1. 3-1 to Hanahan, who's 0 for 1 today. Mariners get the 2 runs in the third, a 2-out, 2-run double by Jose Lopez. Haney with a solid base hit left field. Damon backhands, big turn by Hanahan. Jabba Chamberlain retired the first 6 men that he faced. Then the Mariners went 2 runs on 2 hits. That's a 3rd hit.
Yeah, it's a good piece of hitting by Hanahan. Gets ahead in the count 3-1. Doesn't try to do too much with a fastball that's away from him. Solid base hit in the left field.
There's Kenji Jojima. Kenji struck out his first time. Chamberlain got him on a 2-2. I believe it was a breaking ball. Inside, ball 1. Chamberlain breathing hard. Fair ball down the line. Hanahan's got around to get the 3rd. Damon gets the ball in. Here's Jojima to second. He's in with a double. 2nd and 3rd Mariners with 1 out. Well hit by Kenji Jojima. And for Kenji, his 6th double of the season.
2nd double of the game for the Mariners. They're jumping on some high off-speed pitches. Jabba Chamberlain's leaving them up in the count. Hits another one inside the bag. This one doesn't hook over towards that short wall and gets down towards the corner more. So it's a double for Kenji. Dave Island, the pitching coach for the Yankees, going out to talk to Chamberlain. Mariners starting to make him work a little bit, Dave. Just 6 pitches in the first inning, and since then they're starting to get his pitch count back up.
Sure did. Since then, 52 pitches. And he's got 2 on 1 out for Ryan Langerhans. Yankees on the board in the 3rd inning. Jeter with an RBI double. The Mariners answer right back in the home 3rd. The Lopez double for 2 runs. Swisher 2-run homer in the top of the 4th. Now here in the home 4th, Mariners trying to get back on top again.
The Yankees will play their infield back. Alex is playing up at 3rd, but the rest of the infield is back.
Fastball misses away. 1-0 to Langerhans. There's your defensive alignment for the Yankees. Hanahan at 3rd. And Jojima at 2nd. Down to Swisher. He'll hold the runner, tag the bag. They got a chance at second base. No.
Missed the tag. Wow. That's a break for the Mariners. Nice play by Swisher. Wow.
Good presence of mind by Nick Swisher playing down at first base.
Kenji was expecting Hanahan over at 3rd to take off for home when the ball was grounded to 1st. We mentioned that Swisher was playing back. He was going to come home, I think. Touches the base, but then Kenji's so far off at 2nd. See what happens. Jeter dropped the ball.
No, he dropped it a little bit, and Kenji went to the outside portion as well.
Okay.
Jeter looked like he was anticipating one spot. Kenji beat him to another. So 2 outs, 2 on for Josh Wilson. How about Wilson with a hard base hit to left, his first time up. Jeter was also making sure what was going on with that runner at 3rd. Mariners started 0 for 7, 4 for 8 since then. He anticipated. They just missed him too. He
just missed him.
anticipated and missed him the second time. Yep. On strike to Wilson. Josh called up when Adrian Beltre had to be put on the DL again. He's 1-1. Just misses away. Mariners 1-5 against these Yankees, and they'll be back one more time a month from now in September. 3-game weekend series. Mariners, they can win today, would avoid the sweep and would finish his homestand 5-5 after he got off to a terrific start. The Yankees have come in here and won the last 3 games.
I think Posada wants to be clear with Chamberlain. I'd probably prefer him to be a little more aggressive with Wilson because you have Ichiro standing on deck.
Ichiro 0 for 2 today. Here we go, 2-1. Fly ball center field. Hairston has it. A one-handed catch. Sends it into the crowd for Souvenir. Mariners threaten, don't score. 3-2 Yankees.
Casino, welcoming rocker and MTV legend Billy Squier September 19th. For tickets, go to emeraldqueen.com.
What do we got? 3-2 Yankees. We're in the 5th inning here at Safeco Field. Here's Derek Jeter. 4 of the last 5 at bats he's hit to the right side. He's 2 for 2 today with an RBI. Last night a home run and a base hit. Jeter drove in 2 last night, a home run and a sac fly. Jeter, Damon, and Teixeira here in the 5th.
Doug Fister's actually made some good pitches on Jeter, but as both of us have seen over the years, he's one of the best right-hand hitters that inside outing the ball to right field. And even those pitches are in, probably borderline even on the plate, and they jammed him. He still ended up with a couple of hits and an RBI out of it.
Since he's been up in that category, he's clearly number one as far as I can recall. Right? A guy that can inside it out that consistently, even when you're trying to pound him inside.
I don't know. I'm not sure why, but a lot of times left-hand hitters have an easier job of doing that. Righties, I think you don't see guys that do it as often. But I'd put him right there. I mean, the best I ever saw at it was Edgar Martinez.
Okay. Certainly in the current crop of major leaguers, this guy's got to be number one.
Yeah, I would say so. No arguments here. That's one of the reasons why he can hit for an average every year. Is just keeps him on the ball. He lets it travel so deep into the zone, just like on that last pitch. He's fooled on it. It's a breaking ball. Great pitch by Pfister, but he's able to get a piece of it because he lets the ball get so deep in the hitting area.
Foul ball.
Nice play. Short of a dive, but a sliding grab down there. Nice.
All works. Two balls, two strikes to Derek Jeter. With the two hits this afternoon, he has now had more base hits than any other shortstop has played the game. Here's Lopez. They're finally going to retire him here first time today. Nice high-speed pitch. Chamberlain at 95. Pfister topping at 89. Jeter now with 2,674 hits, surpassing Louis Aparicio, the noted Hall of Famer, and idol of our radio partner Rick Ritz.
Favorite player all time.
Johnny Damon is fly to left and right. Change of speed, 101.
Yeah, nice changeup.
Pfister keeps this up. It'll certainly be a major check for Jack Zarincic and his staff finding this kid. 2-2. In addition to throwing the strikes, Pfister does one of our favorite things. He works at a good pace.
Works at a good pace.
Right through call. Damon is dismissed. Fourth strikeout for Doug Pfister.
I'm a big fan of that pitch, that fastball that's inside and run it back on the corner. One, it usually locks the left-handed hitters up, but two, gives you an idea how much confidence he has in his ability to throw the ball, because if you miss with that pitch out over the plate too much, you can get hurt. But you can see that pitch right on the inside corner, showing a lot of confidence.
Make sure you want to locate that properly, and now they've seen it. Now they know he has it. So now what does he do to counter coming up?
Well, it's
as we move along.
I think it's so difficult. What really set that up was the changeup he'd thrown earlier in the at-bat.
Here's the drive to center field that Gutierrez will put in his pocket. Now 1-2-3, fifth inning. Mariners down a run. It's 3-2 Yankees. Top of the order coming up. baseball, taking on the Yankees. Finale of this 4-game series. Mariners trying to prevent a sweep. Banner Bank building to the future. And Erasmo Ramirez named the Venezuelan Summer League MVP. And we've seen some of these numbers before, Mike. This is amazing. 11-1 and ERA of 0.51, hitting under 200, 5 walks
against 80 strikeouts.
Woo! That is impressive.
Congratulations.
How soon can he get here?
Terrific.
Planes leaving hourly from Caracas. Ichiro, Brandon, and Lopez. Hi, my name's Java. Ichiro 0 for 2 today. One hop right to Pena. Goes out Ichiro. Ichiro 0 for 3. Starting today the batting race. Joe Mauer has just been on a relentless tear this week. And he started the day at 375, and we're talking a catcher who's just banging the ball all over the place. That kid is having a great year. 378 starting today.
We were talking about it a couple of weeks ago. It was at 358. You know how hard it is to raise your average from 358 at this point in the season? It's pretty difficult. Well, he's done it by 20 points.
Yep. Catching every day. Ball 1 to Brandon. We won't see the Twins again until next year, and hopefully it's not April in Minnesota when they open their new ballpark, which will be an outdoor stadium. Two and 0 to Brandon. Well, Swisher was turned loose 3-0 back in the 4th. So Big Russ does likewise. Swisher hit a home run, a 2-run shot. The Yankees back on top. And he'll take his base. Third walk by Chamberlain. Second time he's walked Brandon. Here's Jose Lopez. And Brandon started the day tied with the RBI lead in this ball club. And Jose back on top again with the 2-run homer. Gives him 70 runs. Batted in. Base hit for Lopez. He's had 2 outstanding at-bats in a row. 1 out, 2 on here for the Mariners.
He hasn't been up there long, jumping on the first pitch today. The bases were loaded. He hit first pitch, and then this one right here, same thing. First pitch, hits it in the hole. Last time he had an off-speed pitch that he hit down the line. This is a fastball, a good fastball at 94 miles an hour. Hits it hard. See, that pitch is down in the zone. Nice job of going down and staying with that pitch.
Junior can do here. He is 0 for 2, fly out to left and strikeout. Junior 0 for 3, 3 Ks and a walk last night. Strike 1. Great opportunity here for the Mariners. And off speed pitch gets Junior 0-2.
Left center gap is wide open. If he can get a fastball out over the plate somewhere and hit it the other way, Lopez will score easily from first.
Griffey gets time. And now he's ready, so is Chamberlain. dig by Posada, keep it in front, 1-2. Yankees with a 7.5 game lead on Boston in the American League East. Best record in baseball. 23-6 since the All-Star break. Mariners 10.5 behind the Angels, 6.5 behind Boston in the wild card chase. 1-2. Chamberlain coming up on pitch number 77. We're here in the fifth. One and two to Junior. That was a breaking ball. Curious to see what he comes back with here.
He's thrown him a bunch of breaking balls in this at bat. The last fastball to Junior fouled back was up out of the zone.
Chamberlain's going over the 100 pitch mark his last 5 starts. Here's what Girardi was talking about, a lot of foul offs. Pitch number 7 coming up to Junior. Chamberlain last time out against Toronto, no decision. He went 6 through 103 pitches, won his previous 4 games. The Detroit, Oakland, Tampa Bay, and Boston. Fastball popped up. Jeter going back. 2 outs. I'll leave it up to Franklin Gutierrez with 2 outs. Tomorrow on Seahawks All Access, we're going to bring you exclusive coverage from Seattle's 20-14 victory over the Chargers last night in San Diego. From the sidelines to the locker room, our cameras were there as the Hawks kicked off the 09 preseason. Don't miss Seahawks All Access tomorrow at 10:30 on FSN. Overlap season is upon us. NFL opens on the 10th. Big Thursday night extravaganza, September 10th. Pop up right side, long run for Swisher. Well out of play.
Franklin hit the ball hard his last time up, a line drive right at the left fielder Johnny Damon. I don't think he had to move out there until he hit it on the button.
Third time around here for the Mariners against Jabba Chamberlain. Ichiro grounded out, a walk to Brennan, base hit Lopez. Griffey popped up. Now 0-1 to Gutierrez. Good 96-mile-an-hour pitch that was moving. 0-2.
Yeah, I think that was his best fastball of the day. Reached back for a little extra.
Two for 14 for Gutierrez. Indicative of how this series has gone for the Mariners. Coming into this fourth game of the series, Mariners have scored 5 runs on 20 hits. The Yankees 20 runs on 32 hits. Chamberlain against Gutierrez 0-2. Back up the middle. Ranyan being way down, bobbled by Hairston in center field. Everybody's safe. 3-3 ball game on the RBI by Franklin Gutierrez. Solid base hit by Franklin. I don't know if Hairston would have had a chance to throw out Brandon or not, but Goody got the job done.
I think he would have had a play on Brandon. Brandon runs the bases really well for a big man. You can see the good jump, but he's just hitting third when Harrison has the ball and ended up dropping it, so there'll be no play, and the Mariners can try to score up. But another nice at bat by Goody. Harris hitting the ball hard up the middle as you see him drop it. Harrison dropping it out in center field. Milky Cabrera, the regular center fielder, not playing today.
So runners at the corners. A run in, 2 outs for Jack Hanahan, who got a solid base hit to left his last time up. Strike one. Gutierrez is 51st run batted in. Two down here in the 5th. Breaking ball misses. Pitch number 86 for Chamberlain. Chamberlain, in his last 5 starts going backwards, has gone 6 innings, 5 innings, 8, 7, and 6 2/3. He won 4 of those games and had a no decision his last time out. Hanahan, that's going to drop in base hit. Mariners take the lead back, 4-3. Jack Hanahan, base hits in successive at bats. He's got 14 ribbies on the season. And the Mariners have pecked away and now lead again against the Yankees and Java Chamberlain.
Love the 2-out RBIs. The Mariners picking up a couple of runs with 2 outs. See Hanahan pull his hands in. That's the reason why it's a pretty good fastball in on his hands, but fights it off into right field.
Guys in the middle of the order. Gutierrez in a 5-hole, Hanahan in the 6-hole with RBIs. Back-to-back 4-3 Mariners. There's Kenji, doubled down the left field line his last time up. Strike one. Lopez, 3rd inning. 2-run double, came with 2 outs. Gutierrez and Hanahan, same deal here in the 5th with 2 out. Big RBIs.
Mariners offense, they've done a nice job answering the Yankees. Yankees score a run in the 3rd. Mariners come right back and score 2 in the 3rd. And then with the 2 in the 4th by the Yankees and Mariners, a couple runs here in the 5th.
Some good work. 7th hitter here in the 5th inning. Chamberlain has thrown 25 pitches with this one right here. Check swing. 1-2. Chamberlain's given up 4 runs on 7 hits. Struck out 2, walked 3. A whole bunch of time. Here we go at 1-2. Kenji got fooled. Little dribbler. Jeter throws and got him. Good inning nonetheless for the Mariners. They get a couple runs on the board. RBIs by Gutierrez and Hanahan. Retake the lead at 4-3. Jonas, Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, and the FSN crew. And it's time for Rally Fries, Mike.
Up to the Mariners. Mariners just rallied for a couple of runs. May as well hand them out. There is Lindsay spending her Sunday with us, but I like this one. Happy birthday. Thanks for coming out to your first game. He's not enjoying it. Look at him. He's sleeping.
Remember that kid's head?
Yeah.
A lot of sun out here.
It's a great picture of him, though.
Came up from our neighbors from the South End in Oregon. Rodriguez, the hitter. Looks at ball one. Doug Fister with a lead now again, 4-3. Rodriguez, Posada, Swisher, 4-5-6 for the Yankees. One and one. Rodriguez struck out looking. Infield base hit and scored on a 2-run Swisher home run, 4th inning. Off speed pitch. A darn good one from Fister, 1-2. Lopez gloves. Rodriguez is gone. He's 1 for 3. Much to the delight of fans here at Safeco Field. Those hard feelings are never going away, are they?
No, they're never going to go away. I'm not sure that because they're as angry
is warming up.
I'm not sure it's because they're as angry as they used to be. I think they're just enjoying it.
I would say that, but I would agree with you on that one. High ball center field off the bat of Posada. Like Masun, Gutierrez there. 2 quick outs. Make sure you gather your friends and family and head out to the next BECU Half Price Family Night on Monday, August 24th. That's also when the Mariners meet the A's for a 3-game AL West matchup. Tickets as low as $10. You won't want to miss out on that one. Purchase your tickets, Mariners.com.
45,210.
Great crowd. Sold out Safeco Field. 45,210 this afternoon. 44,272 last night. Here's Nick Swisher. 2 outs in the Yankees 6th. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer. Continue to be impressed by Doug Fister. Second major league start. Looks a strong 6 innings against the White Sox. Back on the 11th, 1 hit, 6 innings. Did walk 4, struck out 4. Showed tremendous poise and showing more of same today. Gave up a 2-run double to Jeter in the 3rd and a 2-run homer in the 4th to Swisher. And that's pretty consistent with what the scouting reports were all about. A little high there. Looked like he lost his footing a little bit. 3-1. Fister has struck out 4 and has not walked anyone. Swisher turned it loose on a 3-0 pitch last time up. It's 3-1 here. Two outs with a full count. Fair ball, Brandon gloves. Fister covers. 1, 2, 3 in the 6th. 4-3 Mariners. Sunny Sunday in Seattle. Seattle Mariners baseball on FSN is brought to you by Sterling Savings Bank, now more than ever. By Pizza Hut, get loads of melty cheese with the stuffed crust pizza, only from Pizza Hut. And by Les Schwab, celebrating over 50 years of pride in performance. First baseball game for Mariner Jr. there. Mariners have a 4-3 lead. And the Yankees have gone to their bullpen. Jabba Chamberlain is done for the day, and the new pitcher is Alfredo Aceves. Our throwing right-hander. Was recalled back on May 4th. The fifth Mexican-born player to pitch for the Yankees. They had Juan Acevedo, Esteban Loaiza, Antonio Osuno, and Alfonso Pulido. Young man's from San Luis Rio, Colorado in Mexico, and pitched in the Mexican League in 2002, 2007. Langerhans, Wilson, and Ichiro 8-9-1 here in the sixth. Fouled into Posada's glove. Hey, Pooch! Dog Whisperer Day. Bring Cesar Milan in here and have all the dogs in there. Have them run them through the paces. I don't even have a dog, and I like that show.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, it's great. It is great. Ball and 2 strikes. Langerhans with a walk and a bounce out to first. Seba says hesitation similar to what we see from a lot of the Japanese pitchers. Langerhans drives one right field. Reaching up, making the catch. Eric Hinsky, 1 out. A pretty good beat on it. It was hooking. He stayed with it. Let's take a look at our Coors Light freeze cam.
Well, Langerhans, he hooks it, and I thought maybe he had a chance to hit it over his head. He was fooled on the pitch out in front of it. Nice job by Hinsky. Former third baseman makes a nice play out in right field.
He has got a football body for a baseball player. Big guy. Josh Wilson, the hitter, 1 for 2 runs scored today. Nice pitch. Sevis was originally signed into Bigs by the Toronto Ball Club. Got traded to the Mexican League in 2002. Josh Wilson, his second tour of duty with the Mariners. Showed some pop the other day. Breaking ball. How about Wilson? Gaps one. Wilson digging for 2. The throw by Damon. Not in time. 2 for 3 day Josh Wilson. A 1-out base runner in the 6th for the Mariners.
He gets a slow breaking ball from Aceves. Hits it off the end of the bat a little bit, but it gets out in the left center field gap. Dandy gets over and cuts it off. But Wilson runs well, so he makes it into second easily.
Wilson got the only run for the Mariners Thursday night with his first home run as a Mariner, 3rd of his career, and now his first Mariner double. Ichiro 0 for 3. Good day for the Mariners with 2 out RBIs. 3rd inning, Lopez. Gutierrez and Hanahan in the 5th. 1 out here. Slap to left. Damon playing deeper than he usually does for Ichiro, and it drops in. Base hit. Now Wilson goes to 3rd. Runners at the corners. You got Brandon Lopez and Griffey coming up now.
It's still a jam shot on the inside corner. You see Wilson. Typically the left fielder is playing a little more shallow. This ball hangs in the air. He wants to make sure that it hits the ground.
Ichiro's aboard, his first hit of the day. Major League hit leader. Now 174. 44 games they go. He clearly, obviously, will get 200 again. It'll be the 9th consecutive year. Nobody's ever done it 9 consecutive years. Here's Brennan, who was walked his last 2 times up by Chamberlain, and he grounded out the first, so he's 0 for 1 with the runs scored. As we check out our U.S. Marine Corps leaders of the game. Your hits leader in the major leagues, and they're all in this ballpark. So Brennan has a chance to, if we bust this open, you cannot have enough runs against the Yankees. They lead the American League in runs scored. The Mariners are dead last. You get that opportunity, you better cha-ching. 1-1. Mariners have banged out 9 hits to the Yankees 6. Ichiro back. Ichiro with the befuddling attempt to steal 3rd base, which ended a rally. Talking to Joe Girardi, he said, boy, you don't expect that from a veteran player. He said, if it was a young kid, you know, you put your arm around him. What was that? What were we thinking about? A veteran player says, well, it just helped us. 1-2. I was in this situation last night. Ichiro was thrown out in the 7th. 2 outs. It was a 2-0 count to Brennan with a couple on, and the Mariners down a couple of runs. On 2 strikes to Brennan. Sever's taking time. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 2 down here in the 6th. Brennan struck out 130 times now. Final. Texas now taking over the lead in the wild card chase. They go up a half game on top of Boston. As our scoreboard brought to you by Washington's Lottery. And wild card standings up to the 2nd. Texas half game lead on Boston. 3.5 Tampa Bay. White Sox and Seattle. The Mariners starting today tied. White Sox have to come back here one more time in September. Strike 1 to Lopez. Lopez base hits in his last 2 times up. 2-run double, 2 outs in the 3rd. And he scored on the Hanahan RBI in the 5th.
He's up to 70 RBIs now. 15 home runs.
Good year.
Solid year.
Ichiro's back. Top of the 13th inning. Those Angels relentless. Just put up 9 in the top of the 13th. 9. Lead Baltimore at Baltimore 14-8. Torrey Hunter came back today. Jack Wilson is at third, Ichiro at first. Mariners have excelled in one-run games here in 09, but we're going to need more than one here. About halfway against these Yankees. The 0-2.
So far, Sevens, when he's wasted a fastball up in the zone, he's come back with something soft or breaking ball. Really likes to throw to the right-handers. Lopez hit a breaking ball earlier for a double.
See what he gets here. Ichiro back. Sevens taking his time. He's got Lopez 1-2. Ball misses. Torrey Hunter back after missing 32 games, and the Angels won a large number of those contests in the high 20s. The Angels, they've added a couple more in the last couple of minutes, like last minute. It's now 17-8. Angels over Baltimore in the 13th. Back in Charm City, Baltimore. Ichiro has to get back. Amazing. They missed Hunter for all that time. They missed Vlad Guerrero, who just came back in the last week or so, and he hit career home run number 400. Meanwhile, Joe Girardi's ball club has the best record in the major leagues. They've got 74 wins, 31 games over 500. 2-2 to Lopez. Hammered down the line. Is it going to stay fair? No.
Like another breaking ball. He's out in front of it, hooks it down the line. And it's fouled by a pretty good margin.
Opportunity calling here for Jose Lopez and the Mariners. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Waging a really good battle. This will be pitch number 7 coming up against Alfredo Aceves in relief of Jabba Chamberlain. Down the line, foul again. Stay alive down here, Josh Wilson.
Aceves is throwing everything he has up there to Lopez, and he continues to foul pitches off, battling him.
A long look by Aceves. Ichiro with a decent lead. Runner goes. It's fouled out of play. Doug Fister certainly getting a long rest. Hope he doesn't get too much out of rhythm, and hopefully the guys can get him a couple of runs here. Lopez waging a mighty battle with Aceves. Two and two. Ichiro went last time. Holds here. Got a piece. How about this?
He's thrown his fastball in on him, thrown it away, mixing his breaking ball a number of times. On the changeup. 24 pitches for him in the inning. Well, Vita Lopez now.
10th pitch coming up right here. Sada sets up away. Rodriguez going to take a look. Can't get it. Willing to venture this is Lopey's longest at bat of the year. This is tremendous. Mariner RBI later, battling. Trying to pick up another one. He's got 2 today. Pops this one down the right side. That is foul. So Aceves having a difficult time against Lopez. Pitch number 12. The setback coming up. Ichiro, good lead at first. Ground ball, Jeter. Pena, that'll do it. So here in the 6th, Mariners hold on to their 4-3 lead after threatening a long Jose Lopez at bat.
The Tracer is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
Back here in the 7th inning, 7-8-9 for the Yankees. Urakinski, Jerry Hairston Jr., and Ramiro Pena coming up against Doug Fister, who had a long sit in Mariner dugout.
What would you guess? 15 minutes, probably.
Gotta be easy. 9 of it for the Lopez at bat. Hinsky looks at a strike. He's 1 for 2. Way inside. 1-1. Doug Fister tried the last 8 men that he's faced. Missed with the curveball. Fister gave up a Jeter double for an RBI in the 3rd. On a 3-0 pitch, a man on in the 4th. Nick Swisher took him out of the ballpark straightaway center field. 2-run homer. Now 3-1. Eric Hinsky.
Doug Fister's in good shape with his pitch count, just 83 pitches.
foul. Yankee originally selected by the Cubs, 17th round, 1998 first-year draft. American League Rookie of the Year 2002 with the Blue Jays. 3-2. Center field, long run here for Gutierrez, coming in, makes the catch. Special edition rally fries right here.
We have our general manager, Jack Zarenzik, watching the game today, and I understand that his family, who's traveled a long ways across country,
came in from the Pittsburgh area.
That's right. Enjoy the rally fries. So his wife Debbie and his mother Bernice, sister Mary Kay. Figure we'll send some up to them. Hope they enjoy it.
And I got to believe they're all Steeler fans, right?
Probably. That'd be my
Steeler
guess too.
fans.
Yeah, that would be my guess too.
Back in the Pittsburgh area. Steeler fans. Jack, you can have some.
Welcome to Seattle.
Hello to the Zarenzik family. One out here in the Yankees 7th. Jerry Hairston Jr. is the hitter. One and one. Jerry grounded out the short, fouled out to Kenji Jojo. Jerry's 4 for 15 on his current road trip. I didn't see the umpire call. I guess he called time. I didn't signal. Fister stopped. I had one of those episodes earlier in the game when Junior was up. Chamberlain stopped and did wind up. Here's the 1-1. Year-old right-hander Doug Fister. 3-1. Getting a good job. His outfielders getting some work today. Hasn't walked anybody. He's 3-1 here. Strike. Hairston assumed that was going to be ball 4. He was wrong.
See, according to the tracer, right up there in the top corner of the box.
One out, nobody on. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball. Short left field for Langerhans. 2 outs. 2 outs here in the Mariners 7th. Check the Mariner calendar, brought to you by Sleep Country USA. Travel day tomorrow. Detroit for 3. Cleveland for 3, and then back home for another long homestand. It's the final really big homestand of the season. Oakland, Kansas City, and the Angels. That's a 10-gamer. And on the road for about a 10-gamer. Here in the 7th inning, 2 outs, pinch hitter. It's going to be Robinson Cano. First part of the day off. He's having a really nice season. Cano, a .319 hitter with 18 homers and 60 runs batted in. The center field, Gutierrez coming on. That's into no man's land. The old Bermuda Triangle base hit.
Good pitch by Doug Fister, down and away from Cano. You can see him reaching for it. Hits it off the end of the bat. Probably broke his bat and just flares it into left field.
14-game hitting streak now for Robinson Cano. You want to be careful now. You got the Yankee captain up. He's hurt the Mariners during this series. RBI double today in the 3rd. 2 for 3. Always hearing Dan Wakamoto, I wouldn't say pleading, but stating that he wants to see his guys get deep into the ball game. And a nice job here. Chris Jakubowskis is warming up. Here's Fister, 2 outs in the 7th, trying to get out of the situation and hold that 1-run lead. 1-1. Doggone impressive by Pfister going against a team with the best record.
We're talking about getting deep into a game. Well, I think this qualifies for a guy making his second major league start.
Time is called. Oh, absolutely, no question. And that's
two pretty good offenses in the White Sox and now the Yankees. I mean, he's done a nice job.
One to Jeter. You thought about a snap throw, couldn't get a grip on it. White Sox, when he faced his first start, 5th in home runs in the American League. Yankees #1 at the majors. Check swing and fouls it off.
The two-seam fastball up and into Jeter. Evens the count, 2-2.
Pretty good wheels at first. Pitch. Foul off his foot. Nine hits, no errors for the Mariners. 3-7-0 for the Yankees. Pfister trying to get through 7. The pitch. Another Jeter bleeder right field. Cano's going to go to third. First and third with 2 outs. Oh, man. He's got 3 base hits all to right field.
And he's been beat on all 3 pitches. That one's a nice pitch up top of the strike zone and in. Jams him up again. Got the lob wedge out today.
Here's Johnny Damon. 0 for 3 with a fly to left, fly to right. Struck out looking. Five of Jeter's last 7 at-bats has put the ball in play. The opposite side, a weak swing by Damon. They got full strike 1. He pitched number 100. 2 outs in the 7th. Protecting a 1-run lead, tying run at third rather, and the lead run at first. 0-2. So Pfister's in the driver's seat. Pfister out of Fresno State and with the Giants organization. Tapper back up the middle. Can they get something here? Wilson! Yes, sir! Got him! Johnny Damon runs well, but Josh Wilson turns in a big-time play. The Yankees are turned away in the 7th, and the Mariner lead lives at 4-3, and Doug Pfister's pitched 7 strong innings. Sunday afternoon here at Safeco Field. Let's review, shall we? A little game summary, picking up in the third inning. There's Derek Jeter again. That's going down the line. That's a two-base hit. Ball doesn't carry him back out to April like you thought it was going to. But that gave the runner Pena an extra time to score from first base. That gave him a 1-0 lead. But the Mariners come back. That's a two-out, two-run double by Jose Lopez. That made it 2-1 in the fourth inning. Yankees on top again. 3-0 pitch. Nick Swisher didn't miss it. Straightaway center field, a two-run homer. And for Nick Swisher's 20th home run. How about the fifth inning? Here's Gutierrez. Franklin with 2 outs. Singles to right center. Jerry Hairston Jr. bobbles. Run scores. That's Brandon coming in. The next hitter is Jack Hanahan with a base hit. And Lopez scores. And that makes it 4-3, and that's where we are right now. Doug Fister, meanwhile, has thrown 7 really good innings. 8 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Didn't walk anybody again. That's his calling card. He's not going to put people on base with freebies. And he struck out 4. Robinson Cano stays on. At second base, he got a pinch hit single with 2 outs in the 7th. Ken Griffey Jr. will lead it off here in the 7th. Gutierrez and Hanahan to follow. Against Alfredo Estevez. Mariners had Estevez on the ropes in the 6th. Left 2 men on. Long inning. No runs on 2 hits. Back fly ball center field. Jerry Hairston broke back, base hit. Saw that swing. We see it all the time. The big swing, hit it off the end of the bat, parachutes in for base hit for Junior. Hey friends, a new book on the bookshelves for you. Go out and get it. Ken Griffey Jr.'s Return to Seattle. It's for kids. The Kid Returns. That Mariner team store is right now. Went on sale on Saturday. Kids of all ages going to love this story about Ken Griffey Jr. returning right here to Seattle, where it all began for him. Tenth hit for the Mariners. Gutierrez 1 for 3. Outside from the 7th. Got to be murder for outfielders. You see, you get a power hitter like Griffey. You see the big swing. You're anticipating the big swing. You see it, and then all of a sudden the ball's not coming where you thought it was, and you know you're dead.
Especially because of the power hitters, the guys will play deeper anyway. So one misstep, and you're not going to catch up to it. If you're playing in, you sometimes can make up the ground.
Line drive, Damon can't get it. Junior coming to third. Damon doesn't throw well. A home right there. A 2-base hit for Franklin Gutierrez with nobody out. Bottom 7. Mariners leading 4-3.
Gutierrez, back-to-back base hits, a big base hit back in the 5th inning to drive in a run, and now this a line drive. Damon tried to just run straight across into the gap and cut it off, but he didn't give any ground. It ended up going over his head.
Junior at 39 years young, making sure that Damon did not catch it. Gets into third. Had thoughts of scoring, but Bruce Hines had the big stop sign up. Now the infield will come in for the Yankees with runners at second and third in a 1-run ball game here in the 7th. Jack Hanahan on fire his last 2 ABs. He's single to left, single to right for an RBI. He went strike 1. here at Safeco Field. Glad you could be a part of it. Here on FSN and FSN HD, 45,210 in attendance. Way outside, 101. Sevis deliberate. In fact, redefining the term, especially when men get on base. Two to Hanahan. That's some more action down in the Yankee bullpen. Chad go down. We thought he might start earlier in the week, and then they went back to Jabba Chamberlain. He was picked up from the Cubs. Mariners, of course, seen a lot of him when he was with the Athletics. 1-2 strikes to Hanahan. Two. RBIs last time up, gives him 14 since coming to the Mariners. Big spot here. Reached out, hold it. Cano will throw him out. Mariners will travel to Detroit tomorrow. It's a primo matchup on Tuesday with Felix Hernandez and Rick Porcello, two bright young right-handers. And Necron. Also in that series, we'll see Ian Snell against Justin Verlander and Ryan Roland Smith against Jared Washburn. Kenji Jojima 1 for 3 today with a double to left. Strike one. Okay, said some nasty words in Japanese. Who would know? Of those two guys down there.
I doubt Mike Everett would.
A couple times early in the game, the first inning, Jabba Chamberlain not real pleased with himself, and I'm sure they picked him up on TV. I know we certainly picked him up on radio. Disappointed with a couple of pitches he let go, and made no bones about it. A couple of magic words. There's a pop-up foul out of play. Mariners get the first two men on, trying to get him in here with one out. All in 2 strikes. That inning. Bases are loaded. Here comes Langerhans. 0 for 2, a walk, a run scored. Joe Girardi saying, hey, he's making the attempt to get out of the way. Posada agrees with him.
I think he's saying that it hit the bat. Looked to me like it maybe hit him on the forearm. Yeah.
Got the elbow pad.
Yeah.
For the Mariners, they got them filled up. Griffey, Gutierrez, and Jojima third to first, respectively. Ryan Langerhans. And a hooking line drive to right field, caught by Eric Hinsky. His last time up, he was the first hitter. Sevis faced in the 6th inning. Jabba Chamberlain started when it went 5 innings, 4 runs all earned, 7 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Sevis comes set. 0-1. Jeter and Cano double play depth. Mariners have put 11 hits on the board. Lead it 4-3. 2-0. agonizing over this situation. Fine major league catcher, graduate of Northwestern University, Chicago area kid. Second year as MGR, New York Yankees. 2-0. Langerhans, swing and a miss. Referee Gutierrez and Jojima all ready to run with 1 out. Langerhans going to do something. He's got a huge gap left center field. Beat him with that pitch, 2-2.
Yeah, his last fastball was 89 miles an hour. Rushed that one in at around 93. Probably surprised Langerhans a little bit. You think you have your timing down, and he brings back for a little extra. Threw it by him on the outside corner. Everything's been away from Langerhans so far.
The 2-2 pitch to Langerhans. Struck him out. 2 down.
Take another look at it. Not in front of that pitch. Everything away.
I'll leave it up to Josh Wilson to come up with some 2-out magic here in the 7th. Wilson having a good day. Single run scored in the 3rd. Double in the 6th. 2 for 3. First pitch to Josh. Fist fouled off. 6th hitter coming to the plate here for the Mariners in the 7th. Tremendous opportunity for him. When they get to the Yankee 8th, it'll be Teixeira, Rodriguez, and Posada, 3, 4, and 5. Hit him in the back. That'll get a run in. That hurt. But he'll gladly wear that bruise. Mariners now have a 5-3 lead. Base is still loaded. Girardi's coming out. Looks like he indeed is going to come to get Aceves. But Josh Wilson, meow. But he'll take it with a smile, and the Mariners now have a 2-run lead with an opportunity to get yet more. FSN is brought to you by Wilcox Farms. Celebrating Wilcox Farms' 100th anniversary. Remember, buy local, buy fresh, buy Wilcox Farms eggs. And by Taco Del Mar, home of the $4.99 Mondo Burrito. Mariners trying to prevent a sweep at the hands of the New York Yankees. They lead 5-3. Just picked up a run with Josh Wilson. Took one in the back from Alfredo Aceves with the bases loaded, forcing in a run. That brings on the veteran Chad Godin. And this will be Chad's second game with the Yankees. Came over from the Cubs. And he's going to face Ichiro with the bases filled, 2 outs. Josh Wilson, the second hitter hit in the inning by Aceves, who gave up base hits to Griffin Gutierrez to open up the inning. He hit Jojima to load the bases, struck out Langerhans, and then hit Wilson. Here's Ichiro's numbers against Chad Godin. Ichiro with a chance here now. Break it open. Godin most recently with San Diego. Acquired 10 days ago for player to be named later. With the Cubs last year. Way outside, ball one. Godin's been with Tampa, Toronto, Oakland, the Cubs, San Diego, and now the Yankees.
One of the things we know about watching with Oakland and San Diego this year, he actually pitched well this year against the Mariners, but he can get a little bit wild at times. The bases loaded, he has no room. First pitch was really wide over in the other batter's box.
Godin went 4-10 with the Padres in 19 starts, appeared in 20 games, and an ERA of 5.13. 105 in the third innings. 105 strikeouts. Gave up 7 home runs. Here's the 1-0 to Ichiro. Bouncing ball. Can't get it. Scoring is Gutierrez. Coming around Kenji Jojima. He scores. And the Mariners put 2 more on the board. A base hit by Ichiro. Finds its way through the Yankee infield. The Mariners have a 7-3 lead.
Godin has a good sinker. Ichiro chops and finds a hole over on the right side. Swisher tries to make an in-between hop pick on it, whips it. Because it wasn't hit real hard, Kenji was able to score from second. Mariners are now 5 for 15 with men in scoring position for the game.
8th hitter to the plate for the Mariners. 7-3 lead, 2 on. That 1 on, and here's a hard smash up the middle, base hit. That'll score Kenji. 8-3 Mariners. Russell Brennan checks in with his 69th RBI. His first hit today is 1 for 3.
And he hits it right back up the box. So Chad Godin comes into the game. He gives up a couple of quick hits to the Mariners.
And hard but foul. Off the bat of Jose Lopez.
Lopez, the 9th hitter in the inning for the Mariners.
0-2 to Lopez. Jacobowskis continues to throw. 7 strong innings from Doug Fister. Mariner pitcher of record, 8-3 lead. Lopez keeps this at bat alive. 0-2. The Mariners swinging bats well here today. 13 hits this afternoon. Just got a piece of it. Stay alive again. 12 pitch at bat last time for Lopez in the 6th. Breaking ball, hammer, foul ball! Here comes Ichiro, make it 9-3. Brandon digging for third to hold him there. Jose Lopez with a RBI double. 9-3 Seattle. And the Mariners have now batted around.
They're really taking it out on Chad Godin. That's 3 hits in a row he gives up as he comes into the ball game. Lopez puts his ball down into the corner. His second double of the game. Another breaking ball. The Mariners now hit around in the inning. Junior started this inning off with a base hit.
Ball 1 to Junior. He got it started. Broken bat base hit, dumped it into center field. Seventh inning continues. 2-0. Two on for Junior. 5-run 7th inning. Angels final 17-8 in extra innings. Texas 4-3 over Boston. 2-1. If he gets time. 10th man to the plate here in the 7th. Two. A base hit for good measure. Why not? Hard to Cano. Takes the time, throws out Griffey. 10 men come to the plate. Mariners put 5 on the board. They'll take a 9-3 lead to the 8th inning. Chris Jakubowski's coming on. Providing immediate cash for your business is our business. Apply for business loan at moneytreeinc.com. Buy Pizza Hut. Get loads of melty cheese with stuffed crust pizza. Only from Pizza Hut. And buy Better Bank. Better ideas, better banking. What a great seventh inning for the Mariners. They sent 10 men to the plate to get 5 runs on 5 hits. And a couple of batters hit. And they took advantage of Alfredo Estevez and Chad Godin. And now Chris Jakubowski's on in the 8th inning. And right now Doug Fister looking good to pick up his first Mariner win. And his first major league win. Doug Fister, 7 innings of 8 hit ball, 3 runs, all earned, no walks, 4 strikeouts, and 101 pitches.
Well, you want to give the guys out in the pen a little bit of a break. Have your starter go 7 innings and score some runs. Worked out perfectly for Don Wakamatsu with tomorrow a travel day. The guys are going to get a couple of days off, it looks like.
Big hack by Teixeira. Goes 0 for 3 tonight this afternoon. Two and 2. 101 pitches, 66 strikes. Doug Fister. Jakubowski's changeup gets to Teixeira. 1 out. Good work here by Fister.
Nice job today. A nice 2-seam fastball to the left-handers. He threw it inside. He gets Alex with a fastball right there early in the game. See that 2-seamer starting in off the plate and then running back on the inside corner. He also had a nice breaking ball. He could throw that when he felt like it. A couple of change-ups. Overall, just a tremendous performance. And the biggest one is what you mentioned, Dave. That is no walks.
Rodriguez will have boos ringing in his ear. And leaves here and gets to look forward to 3 days more in September when the Yankees come back. 18th, 19th, and 20th. Jakubowski has him 0-2. One of the other great bright notes in this ballgame, the Mariners 5 runs in that 7th inning all came with 2 outs. 1 and 2 from Jakubowski.
Breaking ball just off the outside corner.
Jakubowski's a couple scoreless innings in the 13th and 14th innings, and that long game struck him out. Rodriguez gone, 2 down. Rodriguez going to the dugout, watching the big screen and see where that pitch was, but Jakubowski's beat him. 2 outs here in the 8th. Here's Jorge Posada.
Alex punched out on a couple of high fastballs today.
Posada's 0 for 3. Got caught looking his first time up. Struck out 5 times in this series, 3 times looking. So the strike there, 0-2. 12 pitches for Jakubowski, 8 strikes. Oh, 1-2. High. Jorge Posada, one of the mainstays in the Yankee run that they've had since 1996. Ian Jeter, Pettit, Rivera. Fly ball center field. Here comes Gutierrez. A clean 8th inning for Jakubowski. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, and that was their 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Mariners with a 9-3 lead. Yankees finale of this weekend series. And a reminder to visit the official online shop of the Mariners at mariners.com. Browse the largest selection of authentic team gear, including clubhouse caps and t-shirts, jerseys, collectibles, and more. Get your gear. Mariners.com shop. That young man's fully outfitted. Like to be flying the Mariners colors today and every day. 9-3 lead. A big 7th inning for the Mariners. 5 runs on 5 hits, and the 5 RBIs come with 2 outs. They jumped all over that man, Chad Godin, and his predecessor, Alfredo Aceves. Albert Chamberlain started, went 5 innings, 4 runs all earned, 7 hits, 3 walks, and 2 Ks. Aceves gave up 4 runs, all of them earned, 4 hits, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. Here's Gutierrez. Franklin, double last time up. That was in the 7th. Single, drove in a run in the 5th. Is 2 for 4. Count evens at 1. A 1-1. Breaking ball. He offers it. Mike Everett. Mariners came into this final game of this 4-game set outscored by the Yankees 20-5 and out hit 32-20. Today 9 runs on 14 hits for the Mariners. 3-8-0 for the Yankees. Joe Girardi's ball club takes off for Oakland. And back east, they go to Boston for a weekend series next week. And Gutierrez, he's gone. First strikeout by Godin. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. Jack Hanahan. A couple of hits today, 2 for 4. Ball club certainly could really use this win today. Up 9-3, put a 5 up on the board against the Yankees. Hold on to win, take the homestand to 5-5. Bouncing ball to the second baseman, Cano.
And I think that's a good point, because we were looking at this homestand when you're talking about Tampa Bay coming in, Chicago, and then the Yankees. You know, 5-5. Got off to a great start winning the first 2 series. The Yankees came in here and did a number on them. But if they can hold on to this game 5-5, looking at that schedule, I think you have to take a push and move on to the road trip, don't you?
Tip the cap.
Yeah.
Go get Detroit. Go get Cleveland. Kenji Judgment hit by a pitch. That was back in the 7th. Scored on an Ichiro base hit. Mariners hold on to win. They go back to 4 games over 500. Who could have imagined when we started this back in March, heck, even February, this ball club would have a record like this. So Chris Jakubowskis, he threw a very nice 8th inning. His chore, and I know he'll decide to accept it. Finish out the ball game in the 9th. Nobody's warming up in the bullpen. Kenji rides one deep left field. David, look it up. It is gone. A home run for Kenji Joshua. Double digits for the Mariners today against the Yankees. It's 10-3 Seattle.
Marco Dan is going to lead out in the middle of the plate. Kenji gives it a pretty good ride. Take another look at it. It's just a slider right in the middle of the plate.
Gaudet went to the Kenji zone and paid for it. Jojima's 5th home run, 15th RBI. Behind 0-2. First Mariner home run today. Swisher left the yard for the Yankees. Breaking ball, just get a piece of it. Ten runs on 15 hits for the Mariners, no errors. 3 runs on 8 hits for the Yankees. Wanger hands 0-2 here to go down. On 2 strikes. Cano will throw out Langerhans. That'll do it for the Mariners here in the 8th of Kenji Jojima. A Jojima jolt gives the Mariners a 10-3 lead. Around the corner. Why not go back to school in style with a Ken Griffey Jr. backpack? That's right. At the Sunday, August 30th Mariners-Royals game, all kids 14 and under take home this unique backpack courtesy of Pepsi, Hagen, and Top Foods. For tickets, visit mariners.com. Chris Jakubowskis can put a ribbon on this one. He threw a 1-2-3-8. They'll face Swisher, Hinsky, and Hairston here in the Yankees' top of the 9th. Big hack by Swisher. Hit a 2-run homer in the 4th. He was ahead of Doug Fister 3-0, and he hit it to straightaway center field. His 20th home run of the season. There's another drive by Swisher. Center field, but going back, Gutierrez skimming the track, 1 out. The excitement. Portland Beavers baseball returns tomorrow on FSN. Portland's going to be facing off with the Omaha Royals in Pacific Coast League competition. And the Rose City first pitch tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock, right here on FSN. Strike 1 to Eric Hinsky. Strike 2 to Eric Hinsky. One out here in the ninth. On deck, Jerry Hairston Jr. Strike 3 to Eric Hinsky. 2 down.
Jakubowskis. He's throwing hard today. 3 strikeouts in the 5 hitters that he's faced.
It's been a very good outing. Another day of rest for Mariner bullpen. And with tomorrow's day off, everybody will be a day fresher. Heading into Detroit. Mariners last time in Detroit took 2 out of 3. Took 2 out of 3 in Cleveland. Jerry Hairston Jr. last hope here for the Yankees. As Chris Jakubowskis doing a terrific job here. Speaking of which, big tip of the cap to Doug Fister. Stands to be the winning pitcher. Popped up. 2-1. Doug Fister gave the Mariners 7 really good innings. 101 pitches, 66 for strikes. Didn't walk anybody. And he struck out 4. He's 1 out away from his first major league victory. Back 2-2. The boys will make sure they get the ball. Final out for Fister. Fister's got at least a shaving cream or whipped cream pie coming. He's got a beer shower coming. And a lot of kudos, and I'm sure his phone's going to blow up big time with congrats. There it is, ground ball, Lopez. Mariners win it, 10-3. They take a game from the Yankees. They don't get swept. Doug Fister's first big league win. Atta baby. 10-3 Mariners win. They finish the homestand.